Hi, welcome to the Koi Caterpillar Reads booktube. This is brand new. Just looking to try something different during quarantine. It's a hard time for everyone, but hopefully this can pass the time quite well. I predominantly review thriller, horror, fantasy. So I will be bringing reviews of them quite shortly. If you want to check out my actual blog, I will link it in the description down below. But first of all, this video is going to be an unboxing of the Abominable horror subscription book box. I've had this for around about 4 or 5 months. It's really great. It's UK's only horror subscription box, and I've just preferred it over other boxes that I've got lately. They don't mess around with little trinkets that you don't need, taking up space in your house. It's just to the bone, straight there, and it's brilliant. You get a recent release, and you get a second-hand book, which I found really great. They've really gone to town on the old vintage 80s 90s horror books, and I found some real gems. So let's get on with it. So we have the box. Let's get unboxing. Now, this will be the last box for a while because they are ceasing trading until all this is over. They just want to keep their staff safe. They want to keep everyone safe. So that will be it for a little while. But I will link it down below and you can check it out. And if you like what you see, just order one and you'll get it as soon as possible. Nobody knows when things are going to get back to normal, but hopefully very soon. And I'm feeling here and opening it just ever so slightly. Right, there we go. Right, so we have this very cool bookmark. Very cool. And it has a quote on the back, and it says, Bookmark 6, Series 2. The crew each raised a glass to their fallen crewmate. To McDermott, may his soul shine amongst the stars. To McDermott. They all drank and discussed the accident until it was time for stasis. The captain was last into her pod as always, and she was taking a final glance into the vast black emptiness when an impossible noise startled her. A bang from inside the airlock and a familiar voice. Captain, let me in. It couldn't be him. He was dead. His tether was compromised. He should be miles away by now. His suit had oxygen for days, sure, but she knew he was dead before he ever got inside it. After all, she was the one who shot him. How cool is that? That's really cool. So we have an awesomely wrapped book here. Now that is the second-hand book, and look how cool it is. Look, we have the little wax seal. It's awesome. So I'm going to leave that one to last. So, excuse me, we've got bits everywhere. So we usually get some teas and coffees in this little bag, and we've had some really awesome hot chocolates. Me and the boys love them. So we have raspberry and pomegranate and a lemon and ginger Tetley tea. We have hot chocolate Cadbury's. And these are really cool whilst you're reading your books at night, especially during these strange times. Nutty hazelnut and creamy caramel. And they're beanies. Everybody seems to really love these. So that's that. They also get a little treat from a locally sourced Welsh company where the company is based. And this is the Little Welsh Chocolate Company. Chocolate made the nice way. Dark chocolate and mint, the after dinner one. And I just love the packaging. Isn't that so cute? Beautiful. It really is. And I always think it's worth it just for the treats that they source. They haven't disappointed as of yet. So, moving on. We have a little book of novellas. And look at the cover. Isn't that cool? The cover art is amazing. The cover art is by a man called Vince Haig. And it's called Honeybones. If you look through it, there's just little stories that will be quickly inhaled. It looks great. It's really cool. And now we have the new release book that they add to the box. And this month it is The Twisted Ones by T. Kingfisher. The devil is waiting in between these pages. Look at that cover. Look at that. It's so creepy. And this one here kind of like reminds me of Slender Man. I'll read the back to you. When Mouse's dad asks her to clean out her dead grandmother's house, she says yes. After all, how bad can it be? Answer, pretty bad. Grandma was a hoarder and her house is stuffed with useless rubbish. That would be horrific enough, but there's more. Mouse stumbles across her step-grandfather's journal, which at first seems to be filled with nonsensical rants, until Mouse encounters some of the terrifying things he described for herself. Alone in the woods with her dog, Mouse finds herself face to face with a series of impossible terrors, because sometimes the things that go bump in the night are real, and they're looking for you. And if she doesn't face them head on, she might not survive to tell the tale. That sounds brilliant. And this is published by Titan Books, and Titan Books are well known for their horror imprint. They've done some amazing books that I've read lately, and I'm really looking forward to having a go at this one. Yeah, and again, this is by T. Kingfisher. Check it out. Okay, so last but not least, we have the second handbook. Let's get it open. Right, so let's get this open. So just move this out of the way. Oh, it's definitely a hardback, whatever it is. Oh my goodness, one of the King of Horrors himself. It's a James Herbert, and it is The Secret of Crickley Hall. Now, this is a classic. I haven't read it myself because I've just been getting into horror, but I know that my husband is a big James Herbert fan, and I believe he's read this one. Oh, it's just, when you open it up, it really just has that old feel. Pages are slightly yellow. It's amazing. It really is. So I'm going to read it to you, the synopsis. There is an old empty house in Devil's Cleeve, a deep gorge that leads from the high moors down to the harbour village of Hollow Bay. The house is Crickley Hall, and it's large and grim, somehow foreboding. It's rumoured to be haunted. It's thought to hold a secret. Despite some reservations, the Callies move in, searching for respite in this beautiful part of North Devon, seeking peace and perhaps to come to terms with what's happened to them as a family. But all is not well with this house. They hear unaccountable noises. A cellar door they shut every night is always open again in the morning. They see things that cannot be real. The house is the last place the Callies should have come to, for the terror that unfolds is beyond belief. Soon they will discover the secret horror of Crickley Hall. The Secret of Crickley Hall is James Herbert's finest novel to date. It explores the darker, more obtuse territories of evil and the supernatural. With brooding menace and rising tension, he masterfully and relentlessly draws the reader through to the ultimate revelation, one that will stay to chill the mind long after the book has been laid aside. And this, when was this published now? 2006 be right? That's what it says, anyway. It is quite a book though. Quite a book. So that was a great box from Abominable this month. And I look forward to getting stuck into the 2 reads that they provided. Once again, they've pulled it out of the hat. Only have one more thing to show you. And that is a book from Orion that I am reviewing for them. And this is by a well-known thriller author. If I can get it open. Like, how cool is the box? 50/50. And it's got a number on the bottom. Number 38. So we've got the little press release. And it's by Steve Kavanagh. He released his novel last year called 13, and everybody raved about it. It was amazing. So I'm really looking forward to reading this. So it's called 50/50, and this is the synopsis. 2 sisters on trial for murder. Both accuse each other. Who do you believe? Alexandra Avellino has just found her father's mutilated body and needs the police right away. She believes her sister killed him and that she is still in the house with a knife. Sophia Avellino has just found her father's mutilated body and needs the police right away. She believes her sister Alexandra did it and that she is still in the house, locked in the bathroom. Both women are to go on trial at the same time, a joint trial in front of one jury. But one of these women is lying. One of them is a murderer. Sitting in a jail cell, about to go on trial with her sister for murder, you might think that this is the last place she expected to be. You'd be wrong. Ooh, babe, this is gonna be good. So, here we go. We have 50/50. We have the front cover. 911, what's your emergency? My dad's dead. My sister Sophia killed him. She's still in the house. Please send help. 911, what's your emergency? My dad's dead. My sister Alexandra killed him. She's still in the house. Please send help. Who is guilty? An awesome bookmark. Yeah? Who do you believe? Now, I think this is going to be massive. Steve Kavanagh is an awesome writer, and I can't wait to delve into this one. It's released on the 9th of July, so a little while to wait, but I cannot wait to dig into it. It's going to be amazing. Anyway, thanks so much for watching my first video, and hopefully it wasn't as shocking as I think it has gone. Anyway, thanks so much. Bye.